This is Little Star, and we are doing a requested Lalaloopsy collection. We're starting right here. We have Crumb Sugar Cookie and her pet mouse, Ember Flicker Flint and her annihilation dog, Misty Mysterious and her pet bunny rabbit. And we have Sahara Mirage and her pet camel, Lady Still Waiting and her pet unicorn, Sorrel Scar and her pet dragon, Sizella Sweet and her pet poodle, Pillow Featherbed and her pet sheep, Toffee Cocoa Cuddles and her pet little dog, Scarlet Red Riding Hood and her pet wolf, Blossom Flower Pot and her pet butterfly, and Forest Evergreen with his pet.
It's like a woodchuck, I think, isn't it?
Woodchuck.
Little woodchuck, yeah.
And we have Rosie Bumps and Bruises and her pet bandaged bear, Dynamite, my Nana got her for me, and her pet raccoon, Coral, she's seashell, and her pet. And her pet.
Like a blowfish, right?
Blowfish, Swirly Figure 8, and her pet penguin. And we have Mitten's Fluff and Stuff and her pet polar bear. Okay, you know this crazy cactus. Prairie Dusty Trails and her pet cactus. Get over here, cactus. And we have Mango Tiki Wiki and her pet little pineapple. And we have Cat Jungle War with her pet lion. Dot Starlight with her pet bird. Marina Anchors with her pet whale. And Charlotte Charades with her pet invisible pet.
Who was your very first Lalaloopsy doll?
Ember Flicker Flint.
That's right, Ember was your first. Well, thanks guys for watching this our big doll Lalaloopsy collection. Bye-bye, guys.
See you soon.
Alrighty, guys. Lots of you asked me to show a video of my Lalaloopsy collection, so here it is. Let's get started. Now these dolls are arranged in the exact order that I got them in, and organized into each category. Lalaloopsies, like regulars, Lalaloopsy littles, mini Lalaloopsies, over here, mini Lalaloopsies, Lalaloopsy girls, and the other stuff that came from Lalaloopsy, over there. So, the first doll that I ever got was Suzette La Sweet and her pet puppy. The reason why I see those little chew marks right there is because my dog was biting on the top right there. But now he's an outside dog. I love my dog Rocky. He's so cute. And he's a boxer dog. Okay, moving on to Coral Seashells and her pet Blowfish. Her Blowfish can squirt water. I use the Blowfish all the time. I used to use the Blowfish all the time when I took baths. Here's Coral with her human version on. Here's Coral with her mermaid version. Alrighty, next up is Charlotte Charades. And there's supposed to be an invisible puppy with her. But I lost the collar at one of my, it was my Tia Wendy's house. We had to sleep over there because my mom and dad were going to a party. So, and I left the collar there. And since they lose stuff there, the kids, they lose stuff there quite often, so wah 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 for the collar. Next up is Forest Evergreen and his pet beaver. Okay, so here's Forest, pet beaver. And so yeah. Next is Dynamite and her pet raccoon. Remember, this is in the order that I got these dolls and organized into all the categories. Okay, next is Harmony Be Sharp and their pet rattling cat. Meow! I love to sing. Next is Cloudy and their pet dog or poodle. Yeah, I say poodle. I'd say poodle. Then here's Scoop's waffle cone and her pet ice cream cat. Next is Confetti Carnival and her pet cat. Then Jewel and her pet cat. You know, there's a lot of cats. Anyways, and here's Crumbs and her pet mouse. And what's cool about Crumbs and Jewel is that I got them as re-releases, which I really am glad that MGA made because I would never have Jewel or Crumbs. And Trinket, over here, would be sisterless. Okay, next is Smiley Wishes. There we go, Smiley Wishes and her pet mouse. Smiley Wishes pet mouse, I added wings to the mouse because I wanted the mouse to be able to fly with Smiley wherever. Next is Star Magic Spells and her pet dragon. Now what's cool about Star Magic Spells is that I unboxed her on July 20th and her birthday is July 20th. See? July 20th. So yeah, that's very cool, huh? I unboxed her on her birthday. Next is Candle's Lyso Cake and her pet dog. I really like Candle's dress. It's like soft on the bottom, lacy on here, and then the rest of it is like super cool, like kind of like leather. I'd say leathery. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but it's like leathery and stuff. Then here's Rosebud Longstem, my last Lalaloopsy, and my favorite because she's super pretty. No offense, other dolls, but she's my favorite out of all the big Lalaloopsies. No offense again. Here's a cute little pet butterfly. And now we're moving on to Lalaloopsy Littles. Here's Matey Anchors and his pet crab. He's the only Lalaloopsy Little that's a male. That's true. And he want a friend that's a male, not a bunch of girls. Oh well. Next is Tricky and her pet carrot / rabbit, which I like to call Carrot. Oop, carrot's falling everywhere. Here's Stumbles, Bumps, and Bruises, and her pet bear, which I lost a leg to. Wah! My bill's not completely fixed! Okay, just let it go. Next is Kiwi Tiki Wiki, which I wish I had Mango Tiki Wiki, her big sister. Anyways, here's her and her pet coconut. Here's Shanary Charades, the little sister of Charlotte Charades, and her pet croissant. Here's Scribble Splash and her pet giraffe. My mom's favorite animal is giraffe, so she likes the little giraffe. Here's Trinket Sparkles and her pet yarn cat, which is the little sister of Jewel Sparkles, right over there. Here's Twisty Thumbelina and her pet duck, Next is Squirt Little Top and her pet Peanut. Now this isn't the original Squirt Little Top, it's the Silly Hairs version of Squirt Little Top. I will show you a pic of the real Squirt Little Top at the end of the video. Next is Mimi La Sweet and her pet Cupcake dog. And she's the little sister of Suzette La Sweet. Next is Spoon's Waffle Cone and her pet Ice Cream Cat, who is the little sister of Scoop's Waffle Cone. What's funny is that they're both ice cream cats, but this ice cream cat looks more like a cat, and this one looks more like an ice cream. Next is the mighty superhero. She may be small but mighty. She's Tiny Mite, the little sister of Dynamite, aka Emily, and aka Annabelle. Next is Ribbon Slippers and her pet Pumpkin. I don't have her big sister. Next, and last but not least, is Dreamy Wishes, the little sister of Smiley Wishes. Oh, how cool! Dreamy is right under Smiley. Yay, sister! Yay, sister! Next are the minis. Here's Dot Starlight. Then Peanut Big Top. I wish I had her in big version. Next is Sunny Side Up. Here's Spot Splatter Splash. Another doll I wish I had in big version. Next is Crumb Sugar Cookie. I have Crumb Sugar Cookie in both normal form and mini form. Here's Bee Spells a Lot. Here's Pillow Feather Bed. Now, this is a Funhouse version of Spot Splatter Splash, but I call her Stripe Splatter Splash, the sister of Spot Splatter Splash. Next is Jewel Sparkles. This came with the re-release that came, it came with the Jewel Sparkles re-release. Yeah, he added a special mini because I got it at Target. And I have Jewel in both big and mini form. Here's the robot tinny ticker. That is true. Thank you for noticing that. And I like how you did it in a robot-y voice. Okay, sit down, Tinny. Next is Teddy Honeypots. The Scarecrow, Bailey Sticks and Straws. And Kitty Be Brave.